how their flag looks like with like a, I think that's Angkor Wat in the middle. Can't see it here. I'm not sure why Malaysia flag is here. So along this stretch is more like a garden walkway for you to walk towards the sea. Today we're gonna walk towards the sea, look at the statue here, and there's also a dragon fountain at the end. And we're gonna take a visit at the Golden Palace. Here in Cambodia, you need to take note that they do have two currency. One is USD dollar, the other one is Cambodia reals. So what I read online, which is not too accurate, is that the locals here prefer USD dollar and they don't really use Cambodia reals. That is actually not correct. The reality as of March 2023 is that most locals, 95% of them do not have USD dollar, especially the street food owners. So the only people who have a bit of USD dollars are the restaurant owners and the supermarket owners. So when you do give them USD dollar, right, they're gonna give you a very small amount of USD dollar change, and the rest they're gonna give you back their local currency, which is to be a bit more blunt, a bit more useless, okay? Because most places doesn't even exchange Cambodia reals. So this is something that you need to take note of and decide whether you really want to have if you really want to give them USD dollar. Okay. For me, I honestly wouldn't. I made a mistake of converting my Singapore dollars to USD dollar and I withdraw them. And unfortunately in Cambodia as well, if you were to withdraw cash, if you were to withdraw them, they charge you 5 USD dollars. Just like Bangkok, right? They charge you something. I think it would be best if you just withdraw a local currency. So this is what I noticed. About payment. So in their store, right, they have USD dollar, and they also have Cambodia reals. So if you pay by USD dollar, it's slightly cheaper. However, when they give you back the change, they do give you a bit more. If they do give you a local currency change, it's a little bit more than the currency conversion rate. That's for supermarket, and if they didn't check the rates. But sometimes for restaurant, they are smart enough to check on the current rates between USD dollar and Cambodia reals, so they give you the exact change. No matter what, you do get a little bit more Cambodia reals if they do give you back the local currency after you pay in USD dollar. Yeah, so I think it's just best to stick to their local currency. Yeah. This is the statue of their king, the king from a long time ago. And I noticed there's a bird on top of the king. I'm not sure if it's a live bird or it's a statue bird. Okay, it's actually a live bird. This is the king. Norodom Sihanote. Okay. This looks like a bit of Buddhism. It's like the Naga snake. I'm not a very religious person, but this is cool. It's like a snake dragon. Oh wow! Oh whoa! Oh god! Thank goodness my foot is stick. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna try to have my lunch, my lunch dinner as usual. It's already 5 PM, somewhere around there. And we'll head to the beach later on for a bit of sunset and perhaps visit some of the royal palace just outside. I'm not a big fan of paying money to visit some statues, so I'm skipping the National Museum because from Google it's just some statues. But I'm definitely going to the Genocide Museum tomorrow, and the palace I'm just going to visit outside. This Taiwan milk tea cost me large size cost me $3 which is very expensive. You know, Cambodia's beer, right, is actually $1.50 which is the same price as the iced tea. And even soft drink here is more expensive than the beer. So the cheapest beverage in Cambodia, surprisingly, is actually their local beer, which is Cambodia beer. There's one more, it's called Angkor Wat beer. So I'm not an alcoholic, but if I do drink, I tend to drink expensive stuff like peated whiskey, Amaro sherry. It has to be, you know, in a barrel cask for quite some time. So I have a very unique or different alcoholic taste. I don't drink beer, but you know what? I'm thinking of going to every new country and try one of their local beer just for the fun of it, just for the fun of having an experience. Yeah, so everyone, this is so expensive. Yeah, the beverage is so expensive. So sometimes if you travel the world, you have to control your desire to drink certain things or eat certain things. If you're a budget traveler, if you earn like 10 figure income, you can eat and drink whatever you want. Yeah, but I think if I'm someone who earns 10 figure and I don't pay attention to how much things cost, you wouldn't get all these tips of like how much this costs in this country and that country. So I think it's actually a blessing in disguise that I'm quite mindful of how I spend my money. And anyway, we have reached a very beautiful place. Wow, look at this. The birds are circling this statue. So beautiful. I'm not sure if we are allowed to enter this area. Whatever it is, just do it first, and if someone say no, then you say, okay, that's so beautiful. Like the birds are circling the statues. Oh, it's surreal. It's like, I like the birds. Are they like the spirits of the world and, you know, descendants or something? They're all like perching on the statue. Maybe they just need a place to go. It's beautiful. There's a statue of like a father with a gun, and there's like a son, and at the front there was like a wife or a mother with her children. Wow, this is so nice. So this is talking about the war that they had between Cambodia and Vietnam, and this statue was to remember those who have lost their life due to this battle and wars. And this is, wow, this is makes me want to cry. So this is just contributing to those people who have died during the war, both Vietnamese and Cambodia, and also the genocide realm of the Democratic Cambodia. Wow, I've not been to the museum yet, so I can't really understand the whole history. Okay, my milk tea went missing. I don't think I've misplaced it. While I was filming the statue, it was gone. It was like, originally here. I put it here, and someone took it. Yeah, someone stole my milk tea, which is my $3. I think one of the kids took my drinks, and they are pretty fast. I walked around the statue for only about I would say 30, okay, maybe 1 minute, and my drink is gone. It's like, I'm so thirsty. Yeah, I'm just trying to look around like who took it. They can have my milk tea, but hey, I'm really thirsty. I'm just more worried that I've placed it somewhere else, somewhere that I didn't know, and I've like I don't want to litter around since I'm a Singaporean, but I think someone just stole my milk tea. Yeah. Okay, I didn't officially litter. Someone really stole my milk tea. Ah, someone stole my milk tea. Wow, I'm so thirsty. I haven't even had a meal yet. It's already, I think now 5:40 p.m. Whatever. As long as the person who stole my milk tea drank it, I'm happy with it. Don't like throw it or don't try to. As long as they didn't like play around, as in throw my milk tea instead of drinking it, I'll be glad. There are really a lot of kids around. I think you guys need to watch out if you don't ever leave your stuff around. If a milk tea can be gone, so can your wallet and your bags and your camera. So if you're a vlogger, please don't leave your camera around. You know, camera costs like thousands of dollars. Oh, yeah, man. Okay, at least it's my drink that was missing, not my wallet or phone. No, I don't even have that much stuff. Anyway, here's a very nice statue. It's like almost sunset hours. I think this is Ibis, the national bird. I love how the birds are always around. So nice. And there's the Royal Palace. I'm not sure if you can see it. A lot of locals hanging out around here. Very beautiful structure. Quite similar, right, to Thailand. It's like pointy temples. So we're gonna go to the Royal Palace first, and we'll go to the Royal Palace Garden.